What's going on, y'all? It's Denke here. I'm gonna go over my CarX Street wheel settings again because I had a video previously where I went over them and things have changed a little bit, not only in the game but for myself when it comes to driving on this wheel and what I've found out about it. So I wanted to update everybody on that. The pedals, clutch sensitivity, brake sensitivity, accelerator sensitivity, all 50. Linear, straight linear. That's gonna be the most real feel. It started to feel like the way that I had it set up before was a little bit just not right. It just wasn't. It wasn't the real feel for the Logitech setup. Sensitivity 50, just linear. Operating angle is going to be 900. Centering spring off. Turn that off. You don't need it. Logitech wheels do not need it for CarX Street because CarX Street already has its own centering within the game. Trust me when I tell you, turning this centering spring on is going to absolutely make things harder when it comes to drifting and other things. It made my wheel feel like crap. Some people might be used to it, but when it comes from coming from a Seto to CarX, I didn't like it. True force off. That's one of those things that just feels like it's giving my wheel a bunch of wear and tear. Let's go ahead and hop into the game. First things first, we got gearbox type, manual, clutch mode, manual, axis visual controls off. That just shows your pedals and stuff on the screen when you're driving. Force feedback maxed out, stabilization 0, angle stabilization in a drift 0. I used to have force feedback turned down a little bit because it felt overbearing in this game, but they've made an update to that and things feel a lot smoother, so they feel a lot better. As far as the settings in here go, my accelerating, braking, and clutch, for some reason I had to invert the axis on all those. So if you go to calibrate, which is why on the keyboard you calibrate, it'll show right here inversion or no inversion. If it seems like your pedals aren't acting right, you can invert them so that they're acting right. Of course, you can also further calibrate them, say if there's like pedal flickering or stuff like that going on. Everything else is just, it's bound normally, shifting, all that good stuff. I do have an external handbrake, which is going to be this Amazon eBay handbrake, which you just bind normally. I don't think I had to do anything special with that. Those are my settings for CarX Street, my wheel settings, that is. There's not really anything else to go through for it. Hopefully they do get some more in-depth stuff other than just stabilization and angle stabilization in a drift. I fly around drifting like this all the time. I don't catch tandems too often on CarX Street as much as I do on a Seto. I just have a blast drifting around the city, and these settings are very smooth and a lot of fun. So I hope you all like them. Like and subscribe if you do, or even if you don't, hey, it helps me out. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.